All I can say is, Dad, thank you, man. I cannot wait. And I genuinely cannot thank you enough.
What's this here? Really? The dirt truck? Are you serious? Really? What? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to what's going to be a very heavy, very sentimental, very emotionally infused video. This is one that I could have never planned for in my wildest dreams. Really, truly, the summary of decades of experience between a father and son automotive journey, between myself and my father, who is ultimately responsible for the undying passion that I have as an automotive enthusiast, and who is even responsible for the spelling of enthusiast as it is of the brand that you guys have gotten to know and embrace over the years. I have to give all the credit in the world to my family, my father, my mother, and my little brother for planning something that truly swept me off my feet on Christmas Day. For those of you that have been with my YouTube channel for some time, you've seen a truck referenced as the dirt truck. It's a 1948 Chevy pickup that my father bought back when I was at the ripe age of 7 years old. We had then spent 5 years kind of together, me in his shadow, seeing him restore this thing into his vision of an absolutely epic street rod. At 12 years old, that project was officially finished, and then at 12 on, we enjoyed it as a father-son duo indefinitely. We were at classic car shows and hot rod events all of the time. It was our jam. I can say it is the reason why I am doing what I'm doing now at 32 years old, and I'm continuing to push the boundaries to just pursue my passion and my love as an automotive enthusiast. That's enough for now. Check out the video, guys. I'm giving away my 1995 one-of-one crew cab long bed OBS Ford F350 that you guys want to get entered for a chance to take it home. Grab your entries before. The dirt truck? What?
Look. Oh my god.
Time to pass it off.
Oh, you opened these were for Dad?
No way.
Title 1994.
This is crazy.
You were his age.
Okay.
That is crazy.
Insurance is due.
I just know the weight of these things. These keys haven't changed in years. You brought it today?
Yeah.
This truck is like,
I know.
And it's got an 8 ball on it.
yeah. That's an 8 ball.
Wow, cool.
Those are the dirt truck keys. You want to go look? Let's go. I'm not sure. We gotta go.
The dirt truck.
The dirt truck?
What do you see?
A dirt truck.
You see a dirt truck? Would you be happy if the dirt truck stayed in our garage?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna have a new home.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna stay here. Can you believe that? Oh, how cool. Dude, unbelievable.
So when do we tell them there's a problem with the engine?
Diesel. No, just kidding.
Just kidding.
Wow, 1948, baby.
Oh, Christmas.
Oh, wow. It looks good in here. Hey, look, you'll be proud of me. Look, I just put a battery tender on my quad. I'm kind of speechless. I think I feel like maybe the people feel when they win trucks from us now. Because it doesn't, the reversal doesn't really happen often, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad.
It'll be a good home. That way when I come up, I can get Jack in there.
I love you.
Me too. In it and go cruising.
Chapter. I literally couldn't come.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice.
Couldn't come at a better time.
Now you and your boys are gonna have fun.
I'm so excited. Supercharger, baby, air conditioning, the whole 9 yards, man. Yeah. Thanks for filming, Troy. I appreciate it, man. I remember you used to have magazines. Summit. It was Summit catalogs. That's what we picked the wheels out from.
Yeah.
48 light and heavy duty trucks. About the process. Is it gonna feel weird not having it at the house?
No, because it's here.
Inside of this thing here. Smell, I can't get that smell out of my brain.
The fuzzy dice, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
100% necessary. Well, thank you again.
Many miles, many smiles. I crossed 12,000 today.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
12,000 and what? 26 years. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Man, it's just the craziest feeling walking into the pole building, seeing this truck out here. We've got her staying nice and warm with the battery tender. I'm honestly at a loss of words in this one, guys, because I knew one day we're gonna share that moment that you just witnessed. I just didn't think yet. But I'm so happy it worked out the way that it did, because I genuinely had no idea that this would be a Christmas present in 2023. And for future reference purposes, it is apricot, okay? And that was always the joke as my dad and I were at hot rod shows. The color always brought and deemed so much attention because it was drastically different than what most people do on their hot rods, which is like blacks, blues, and reds. We wanted to do something that ultimately stood out in so many ways. And I always say, it's always better to stand out than blend in, and you can see where that came from. So this truck is going to very much stay exactly as it is to preserve the candid nature of its authenticity. It is just the coolest thing in the entire world. You know, as I sit in here, I see myself as the young boy that was like 12 years old. And it was a great feeling because in this truck, I didn't have to sit in the back. I got to sit in the front. And it was just such an empowering feeling. I think we can all relate to that. When we had the opportunity to sit up front when technically we weren't allowed yet by the law, but in this instance, we had no other options. So we were allowed. The coolest feeling being able to jump behind the driver's seat of this thing, my parents' driveway, and just move it around from one bay in the garage to the next. That's ultimately where I got all of my driving instruction as a kid. The smell that you actually are greeted with inside this thing is just of pure leather, and it's classic car all over again. And every time I get in it, it brings back the best memories ever. If you guys weren't aware, the sense of smell is actually the strongest connection to memory in the brain. This brings it all back. It's hard to explain. Driving this truck is amazing, and we will go out for some cruising videos here in the future. I guarantee it. My little boy Jack cannot wait to go out with me in it, and I'm so excited to bring him around to some of the car shows with this thing. So up underneath the hood, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at a small block 350. It's got a Weiland supercharger root style blower on it. It doesn't make absolutely insane power. I think it's right at about 400 at the wheels, but it's a really great driving truck. It just works extremely well. It is very much driven. It's used, and on the way out, my dad actually lost one of the taillight lenses for it, but fortunately, we've been through this in the past, and we have some replacements. But here she is, ladies and gentlemen, just an absolute vanity of my childhood in so many capacities, and now it sits here in the 80x60, and it looks absolutely incredible doing so. I feel so blessed to be raised by a man like my father who taught me and passed along these incredible roots. I'm gonna try and say this without getting too sappy on the vlog, but his takeaway comments were, you and I, we rode, man, like we got it done. And we have enjoyed this thing in every shape and form. And we have enjoyed every ounce of this truck. But now it's your time
Sorry, guys. He said, now it's your time to enjoy it with your boys. And I genuinely cannot wait just for all the memories that are gonna come from this truck being in my possession to enjoy with my kids. All I can say is, Dad, thank you, man. I cannot wait, and I genuinely cannot thank you enough. Thanks for bearing with me on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, a pretty special video in so many ways, and I can't wait to play it in the future with my kids, so I can share just how special it truly actually is as we grow into this truck together in the next generation.